morning, everybody. I just wanted to share something unfortunate that I found here on the homestead yesterday. But we're treating it the best we can as far as what we've got, and we think what we've got is gonna help our cow quite a bit. So our milk cow, not sure exactly what happened to her, but somehow she got into a fence or something, and she's done quite a bit of she got several lacerations and some cuts underneath her, around her eye, and also underneath her chin. It almost looks like she has a cyst or something that's starting. So I'm not sure if there was a cyst or some kind of agitation underneath which caused her to start rubbing on the fence, but she's cut herself up pretty good. And yesterday I started this treatment and thought I would share it with some other folks, just in case if you get an animal that may have a chance for infection or other things like that, and you don't want to just start pumping antibiotics in them, because again, she's our milk cow, and we want to do the best we can to take care of her, but we don't want to eat the antibiotics or ingest them, and we don't want her to have them if at all possible, because we really think that God's provided so many wonderful things for us on this world that are not man-made. So what I've got here is I've got some alfalfa pellets. So we got alfalfa pellets. It's what kind of the main base is. And then you can see these little pieces right here. Possibly those are that's all kelp. And then what I've done is out of the garden I've taken an onion, smaller onion, cut it up into smaller pieces that she can eat. And now I've got several cloves of garlic that I'm putting in here. And that garlic is, as everybody probably knows, is just a great root herb, and it is just amazing what it'll do for antibacterial and those types of things, especially when ingested. The only other thing that I've put down in here is a little bit of apple cider vinegar. It's another good piece. Keeps her healthy, and lots of different minerals, those types of things. Those of you that probably ingest apple cider vinegar on a regular basis know how healthy it is. But what I'm just trying to do is make her up something that she can eat. She's used to eating as far as the alfalfa when we milk her, and then putting these other items in there. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her in, let her eat this, and while she's doing that, I'm going to see if I can't take some of my wife's soothing salve here, and I'm going to try to go ahead and put that on the cuts. And the piece I like about all this is many different items that are antibacterial, and it also has beeswax that's here from the homestead. And I know with that there's a really good chance that from the beeswax we've also got some other additives that's going to give her a great chance from an antibacterial. There's tea tree, a little bit of lavender, some plantain, which is an natural extrusion. So I'm really looking forward to trying this out on her. I did not put this on her yesterday, but I think it's going to make a big difference as long as she'll let me touch her. You can tell she's pretty agitated right now, but I'm hoping that she'll give me a chance, because she's just a good cow and we love her. Anyway, I'll be back with you in a second, and I'll get her in her little area that we feed her in, and I'll show you the cuts. So you can see right here, unfortunately, you can see she's definitely not happy. So she's got a cyst or some sort of mass. It's really bothering her, and I'm really worried about these flies getting in there. So I'm going to go ahead and cover up with this soothing salve, which is like, again, just an all-natural type Neosporin, and I'm going to see if she'll let me do it and see if I can't get these flies away from her. It's okay, girl. It's okay. Yeah. She's not real excited about it, but she is letting me put it on, which is great. Get that on there to cover up the wounds. Feel where we're at. But one of the reasons what led me to start doing a lot of our a lot of our own treatments for the animals. I'm not here to badmouth vets or anything like that, but we've had 3 different vets come out to our house several years ago, and found out that they seem to only want to pump antibiotics and all those types of things in your animals, and you give them a couple questions, or like you would to a medical doctor, and it just seems like, well, that's the antibiotic that's working this year, so we're going to go ahead and just give that to her because we're not sure what's wrong with her. Well, good morning. We're back here on Shalom Acres, and you can see our cow that had been roughed up bad and how low her jaw was as far as how swollen it was. You can get a pretty good picture right there. It has already decreased in size after 2 days. It's probably only 25% as large. So we're really feeling confident with what we've been doing on food. Giving her a lot of garlic and onions and apple cider vinegar has been working out really well from an antibiotic standpoint, and then also that soothing salve that we've been putting on her really seems like it's making a big difference. So she's pretty much healed over, or in the healing process in all areas. We've gone back through the whole fence row a couple different times and never did find out exactly what she got into, so we're just going to hope and pray that she doesn't get back into it. She learned her lesson, and in turn, if we do come across this again, either one, we'll find what's causing it, or two, we'll at least know how to, from an animal husbandry standpoint, making sure that we're taking care of her in the appropriate manner. So, sorry it happened. I'm glad we just feel confident in what we've got and using the natural nutrition that's out there to help her, get her healthy and strong, and here on the homestead, staying away from antibiotics and all those types of things that you have to buy in the store. Thanks again for watching. If you got any questions, please feel free to write them on the bottom. And thanks again for subscribing. Have a wonderful day. Shalom.